Okay guys, so here I am in Premiere Pro. I clicked on a new project, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give my project a name. In this case, I'm gonna call it Video Tutorial 1. And I'm gonna click Browse so that I can tell it where to save it. And I have a folder already called Starting with Premiere. Browse, okay. And so here we are in Premiere. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to import some video clips, some video files. So I'm going to go File, Import. And I'm going to navigate to a folder that I already have with video files in it. So here it is. It's called Video Clips. And I've got about 6 clips in there. I could import the whole folder or select all the files and click Import. And they're going to import. And here they are in my project folder window, so I can double click them and they'll open up individually, so you can get a preview of what video files you've imported. And yeah, so here I'm gonna start a new sequence, and I'm gonna tell it digital SLR 720 24 frames. Click OK. And there I have a sequence already in my timeline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this first video, and I'm going to find the spot that I want to start or mark my in. Click here, mark in, move forward on my timeline, and right about here, mark out. Now I'm going to grab the little film here and drag video only. Drag it to my timeline, video track 1. Okay guys, what's happening here is that my sequence is at 720. Remember 1280 720. And when I import it, these videos were shot at 1920 by 1080. And so when I drag a larger dimension video file onto my 720 sequence, it's telling me clip mismatch warning. Do I want to change the sequence settings, or do I want to keep existing settings? And what I'm going to say is I'm going to keep existing settings because I want the video to be 720. And then so once I click keep existing settings, what I'm going to have to do is reduce the size, the dimensions of the video clips individually if they are mismatched. So in this case, I'm going to double click on the video clip, and I'm going to click Effects Control, and I'm going to find Scale, and I'm going to scale it down from 100 down to about, I don't know, 65, 70, so that it fits in my sequence dimension, my sequence window. Okay, and now my next video, and I'm going to speed here real quick. I'm marking in and out, and I'm dragging into my timeline the video clips that I want. I think I'm going to drag in about five video clips, I think, 5 or 6. I'm speeding it up so that I don't waste your time here. So here we are. I'm resizing them also so that they all fit. What I do is I double click on the file, on the clip in the timeline, and then under Effects Control on the upper left, I go to Scale and scale them down to about 71% so that they fit well in my screen here. So now this is what I've put in my timeline here, all my 5 clips playing consecutively. And yeah, so again, my sequence is 720, and these videos are shot at 1080, so I scaled them down. Okay, I'm just going to show you a quick way to edit. You can get the razor blade and click on any of the clips, and then you can go to Edit, Clear, or just hit delete on your keyboard and then move them over. That's just one way of making a quick edit. What else here am I going to show you? Okay, let's go to Effects, the Effects tab on top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to add video transitions. So transitioning from one video clip to the other. You can leave them without, or you can just add a simple cross dissolve and put it right in between the 2 clips. And I'll show you how to see if that's the effect, the cross dissolve effect. I'm going to show you another one here. I think it's the dip to white. So it's going to dip to white in between the clips. I'll play it back here, and white, and then you're in the next clip. Okay, these are just simple effects. You can try different ones. There's lots of them that come inside of Premiere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to import some audio here, and I'm going to go to where I have a video audio file, and this one, import, and it's going to import along with my clips. I'm going to double click it, and again I'm going to mark my in and mark my out, and I'm going to drag audio only, drag it onto the audio track, which is below the video track, and I'm going to cut it back because it's too long. So this is one way of zooming in and out on these little sidebar, and you can kind of zoom into your tracks here so you can see. And what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to control click, hold control key and click on the clip so that you can activate these keyframes lines on your tracks. And you can see here, if I get my pen tool here, I can click anywhere on this little line here on my track, and I can dip. And so what that's going to do is that's going to fade in the audio right now, and I'm going to do the same thing for the video. On this little line I click, and then at the beginning drag it down, and so that's going to fade in from black into the video. And that's just one easy way to kind of fade from black or fade to black by using these little keyframes on the clip itself. I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. And next, what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to create an adjustment layer. So you go here and click OK here, and then it appears in your project folder. So drag it onto the timeline above on video track 2. That's where I added it. I'm going to stretch it so that it fits the entire clip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a effect. I'm going to go up here to color. And if I have my adjustment layer or any clip in my timeline for that matter, if I click it and select it, sorry, I had to bring the audio level down there. So if I click this clip and I go over here, you can see the Lumetri color effect is added, and this is how you do color grading. You can adjust any parameter that you have, and this, because I'm doing it on an adjustment layer, it's affecting every single clip below it. So if I change kind of the temperature here, the contrast, exposure, you could also go here and go to input LUT. Right now I have none set. I'm going to go to browse, and I have a folder on my computer in my downloads where you have LUTs, and what LUTs are preset color effects that you can already just use. I'm going to try another one here. I'm going to go with Fusion 88. I don't know, there's lots of them that you can download off the internet. You can see how the colors being affected all my video clips. They're getting this kind of cooler look and feel. Let's try another one. Neon 770. You see how this one's kind of warmer, very saturated, warm colors. So it affects every clip below the adjustment layer because I'm applying it to the adjustment layer. And I'm gonna just kind of show you how you can kind of turn it on and off right here. That's off, on, off, on. And you can see how it affects the color grading there. I'm going to show you how to speed up or reverse. Right here you can reverse the speed or speed up the clip that you have selected by doing control click on it. I'm going to cut down the adjustment layer here to match my clip because I speeded it up. I'm going to do the same thing for the audio here, just so that they all end at the same time. Okay, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to export my video. I'm done editing, so I go to File, Export Media. H264 is fine. I'm going to set it to Vimeo 720. And then I'm going to tell it, I'm going to give it a name and a location so I know exactly where I'm saving and what it's called when I go into my Finder and look for this video. Of course, I'm keeping it inside my folder where I have everything related to this project. Okay, now I'm going to go to Export, and it's going to render the video out. It takes a little bit depending on the speed of your computer. Okay, I'm going to close the project and save. Yes, I want to save. Okay, I'm going to go to my Finder and I'm going to navigate to my project folder. And what I want to do is I want to play back this video for you. So here is my video. Double click on it. And here's the video that I exported. And that's it, guys. That's a quick introduction to Adobe Premiere Pro. Just importing, making some basic edits, transitions, importing audio, some color grading, and that's it, exporting it. Thank you.